Okay, we're live. Alright, cool. Alright. Let's begin. Today we're gonna be doing some, we're gonna be driving from Grand Canyon Village. We're gonna go through New Mexico, and then we're gonna go up into Colorado. All the way up to Colorado Springs. That should be our first stop before we, do like a 6 hour sleep or whatever at the rest stop. Go through Denver. Our next day, in-game day, we'll be going all the way through Nebraska and hopefully to Des Moines by the very end of the day. And then sleep again, obviously. And go from there all the way the rest of the way to Detroit. All this is almost 2,000 miles. 40 hours, 8 minutes estimated trip time. So, yeah. Let's begin. Alright. Alright, let's see. It's pretty empty here, so. This thing accelerates really quick, too, in case you're wondering. For those of you that might have known, yesterday I was doing a, I never really finished it. Hold on, I did something. For those of you that don't know, I never really finished yesterday, but what I was doing yesterday was streaming a drunk trucker roleplay, which kind of had to end it short, but I'll try to make another part to that at some point for those interested in it. We're gonna put cruise control on, so it makes it a lot easier to have a smooth speed, constant speed. 65-mile-an-hour speed limit, and I'm only doing 60, so it's just because of all these twists and turns. I just don't want to lose control. Oh, I think there's my game sounds not. Oh. There we go. That should do it. Now you should be able to hear my game sounds. It would be cool to listen to some of the radio stations that this game has, but unfortunately, no YouTube. And their frickin' claims. If I turn the radio on, they'll claim the shit out of the stream. So, unfortunately, if you want to listen to music, you'll have to do it yourself while watching the stream. I want to listen to music myself, but obviously, you know. We're gonna get some fuel up here, so. Oh shit, it's a blind spot. Alright. The turning radius. I think I gotta increase my steering sensitivity slightly. Where's the damn... Oh, it's right here. Yeah, see, I'm like pushing my analog stick all the way to the left, and it takes a minute to get the steering wheel in place. So let's refuel the car. Once I do that, I'm going to adjust my steering sensitivity. Alright, that's fooled. Oops. Controls. Steering sensitivity. I do have steering wheel and pedals, but my pedals, for some reason, last time I tried them, did not work right. I'm not sure why, but I'll have to figure that out at some point, because I literally just got them, like, not last year's Christmas, but the Christmas before. Alright. Now you gotta make a right. Alright. And another blind spot. So you gotta be careful with all those bushes in the way. Now that my steering sensitivity is a little more higher, I gotta be a little more easier with the steering. There's a copper. Shit, that was my turn. Fuck. They rerouted us, oh well. Let's go this way. Be nice to explore the mountains anyways. Rather than take an interstate, might as well take the back roads. So if you want to know what the car looks like, once they get in a little more of a straightaway, like right up here, it'll be about I see it's got a Pure Michigan plate. There's a quick 360, 180. So that's why I wanted to make it quick. Somebody got pulled over. Whoops. I guess that was a bad trucker. Bad trucker, not following the rules of the road, I guess. Got himself a, ticket. I guess it'd be alright to do 70 because it's 65. And you guys notice that little mountain kind of straight ahead? That big, huge, thin, what you call it? It looks almost like, it's hard to tell, but it looks strange. Speed limit's 55 through here. I can see why too. Sharp turn. Now it's 40. Oh shit, this is our turn. Almost missed our turn again, guys. Oh, come on. 25 miles an hour? Eh, fuck you. I'm going 30. 30's good enough. It's so easy to get to 35 miles an hour, though. Another cool thing, too, is the license plates on the AI traffic varies. The license plates, they vary depending on what state you're in this game. So, like, for example, right now I'm in Arizona, they're going to see AI of Arizona license plates, whereas if I was in Michigan, then I would see AI with Michigan license plates, like on the back of my car. Jesus. The worst part I hate about Arizona is their city speed limits are 25 miles per hour for the most part. It's too damn slow. Well, it feels that way anyways. Now we're on 98. Now, so at least we'll be getting some more speed. Who puts a passing zone that short? Makes no sense. more blind spots. Let's clear that way. Let's clear that way. Ooh, oh, that was close. I don't think I've been in this way before. Yeah, according to the map I haven't. It's starting to get dark though. Dumbass. They cut that guy off too. Making a left here. Damn it. Didn't make it in time. Maybe if we get a long straightaway and clear of traffic, then I'll show you guys how fast this thing goes. Why is the freaking speed limit still 35 up through here? Oh. Just look at the landscape, guys. Awesome part about out here. There we go. Now we're in Utah. I would increase the steering sensitivity so a little more sensitive when trying to keep it straight. I think if I adjust the dead zone slightly, it might help a little. Anybody also has any idea what the non-linearity means for steering? Like what makes it different? Steering axis dead zone. Put it right there. I'm gonna give it a try just to see. Okay, that helps a little. I'm literally tempted to pass this bus. Okay, dead zone is a little too much. Bring it back down a notch. Let's see if that works. That's a little better, I guess. Okay. Shit. Motherfucker. There we go, now we'll get some speed. Catch up to these guys. It's literally just a plain desert out here. Hey, we're in a passing zone. How about that? I think if I would have waited a little longer, maybe it would have been a lot better. There we go. Now we're about open. Oh, watch out for these turns, though. Hmm. Really? Shit. We're in Moab, wherever that's at. Oh, it's in eastern Utah. We're pretty close to Interstate 70. And that takes us to Colorado Springs. Looks like we're gonna have to change our destination up a bit. Unfortunately. I'm thinking... Actually, you know what? We're gonna turn right here and we're gonna rest there. This will be our resting point. Okay. What the hell? Oh, that makes 0 sense. It makes no sense. Where the hell do I rest at? I am so confused. It says the resting area is way on the other side of the damn fence, but how do you get over there? Wait, it says rest area on the other side. Is there like something? Oh. It's all dirt, that's why. Okay, it makes sense. Alright. 9:01 in the morning. Go ahead. Seriously? Look what you done, moron. Go! AI's dumb. Whatever. Thanks. Great, now I'm behind all this fucking bullshit. Road rage. Come on, move it. Whatever. This is the moron that fucking cause all that crap. Oh shit. I'm gonna get in front of them and I'm gonna brake check them. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey, he must have good brakes. Come on, asshole. Yeah, that's what you get. Alright, Interstate 70. Alright, it's a downpour. Haven't seen one of these in a while in the game. the game doesn't render hands, unfortunately. Wish it does, but it doesn't even render your whole body unless you're on outside view. Now, there's too many twists and turns to switch to that for a second to show you, but I suppose I could just for a split second. See? Before I saw it, but right now I think we're somewhere in Colorado, just by the looks of things. By the looks of the alpine forest around me, I think it pretty much narrows it down. So we're going through a tunnel. I'd say this car has a huge fuel capacity. I still have like over 1,600 miles left of fuel. That's crazy. I mean, that's just an estimate, obviously, but based on consumption rate, which you pretty much just divide that in half, and that'll tell you the amount of miles I have left to go, roughly, before I have to refuel. So that would be around 800 or so miles left I could be able to go, which is not even close to Des Moines. It'd probably be somewhere along the lines of central Nebraska before I'd have to refuel. Problem is, from here to here, there's no gas station, so we'd probably have to refill here. We got this long stretch. Still have yet to go through Denver and all that, so that's what we're gonna do. And I guessed it, we're in Colorado. Still had all that left to go to, all the way through there and up 75 into Detroit. Hopefully eventually they'll add 75 going up all the way up in through Michigan. Well, the guy that made the map anyways. There's Sweet Home Alabama. Nashville, and Fall, Tennessee. They didn't even include Knoxville yet. It'd be right about here, though. They'll probably include it eventually. Same with Lexington, maybe Bowling Green, maybe Fort Wayne. They'll probably have 69. That can probably go through here and go over to Indianapolis and have like an exit like right here for it. Who knows? Anyways, back to it. Oh yeah, I've already read that comment. I was just looking at some of the comments. Well, there's only one, so. Alright. How long have we been driving so far? Like, half hour? At least. Fort Morgan, 1 mile. Man, a little bit of traffic here. It's crazy. I'm gonna see if there's a mod that would actually make a little more traffic dense. So it's a little more realistic, especially in cities. Eventually, maybe even have traffic jams. Looking at the mirror so I can get a chance to pass. Huh. Maybe this will be our chance. I wonder what state we're in right now. Still in Colorado. We're almost in Nebraska. And that'll be our fuel stop. I'm thinking... trying to think. Total trip distance is a little over 1,100 miles. So that's all the way to Detroit, I think. Des Moines is probably another 500-ish miles. Somewhere around there. Yeah. But I think we're gonna refuel up here, continue on, go through these. Probably will start getting dark around this time. We might be lucky to just go right over to Omaha and rest there, and then drive the rest. So let's do it. See the Nebraska welcome sign up there. That was our fuel stop. Oh, it's alright, I think we can still go through Nebraska. Honestly, probably could if we don't consume much fuel based on the estimation of the fuel gauge on there. In the center where it says 1,300 miles, we probably could make it all the way if we're lucky. But that would have to mean that we would have to go easy. Now, to Des Moines, yeah, we probably can make it to Des Moines. It's probably a given, but we'd probably be pretty much on empty by the time we get there. I don't really feel like getting completely empty and not knowing if I would get there or not. So better to be safe to just refuel in Omaha. That'll do. Yeah, I could do 80 actually right now because speed limit's 75. Actually, fuck it, I'll do 85. No more than that, though. I don't know thought it was because of how wide my screen is, but I mean, even 85 don't even feel really that fast. It's probably just because of how wide my screen is. Because the wider your screen, the wider the depth perception is. Or the depth of field, I guess you'd say. Not depth of field, I meant field of view. That's what I was looking for. A nice little hill there. Got this dickhead up here. Huh. Act 85. Notice the amount of traffic in the country, though. I mean, dang. I think now would be the chance to open up a little more and see how fast we can really go. There we go, now we're getting speed. 120. Damn. Still going. This is pretty much death speeds right here. I know that it don't take much to turn, you get that jerk and wobble, and you got these. All these turns that could screw you over, so you gotta be careful. Yeah, good thing I slowed down in time. Some sharp turns here. look at that. Oh, lovely. Now we got more space. Let's see if I can try to reach top speed. I think that's top speed right there. 138, 140 miles an hour. $146 miles an hour. So it probably will top out at most 150, but no more. Oh shit, construction zone's ahead. So we gotta slow down. Okay, we're in the right lane. You see it took quite a bit of consumption. Yeah, going those speeds really eats up your fuel. Be lucky to make it to Omaha, I guess. I think we'll be able to make it there. Let me see. Yeah, we're actually really right there. Yeah, exactly. Man, you wanna know what I hate the worst is two trucks in both lanes next to each other, going pretty much relatively the same speed, and then you get stuck behind them. Don't you just love that? That's when you really be a douchebag and you go on the shoulder and go around them. I'm saying that'd be the smartest thing to do, because, you know, that would be a huge ticket. Probably points on your license, everything. If you did that. That's if a cop catches you. If you're in the middle of nowhere, then I guess, if you're that, don't really have that much patience, then I guess say go for it. But since we're just about Omaha, we're probably gonna get off one of the exits, so we're gonna have to stay in this lane. Ugh. Omaha, next 3 miles. Right there's our exit. We could probably try to actually push to Des Moines. Should we? Des Moines another probably a couple 100 miles, give or take. Yeah, we can make it to Des Moines. Yeah, we'll make it there. I got just the plan for it though. The very first stop we're gonna make is obviously gonna be, I don't know why it screws up like that. So I need that gas station, so that means I have to come around here, go over there and there. I think once we continue forward, it's gonna take us up this way. And there. Alright. Yep. Of course, after the gas station, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here. There we go, that's the plan. We're gonna go to Des Moines instead. We're gonna keep going. So which means, let's get over. Welcome to Iowa. We could stop in OM. Yeah, we're just gonna go to Des Moines because it's still got a little bit of daylight left, and it's only a couple 100 miles. And it's about a amount of fuel left I got to spare, so we'll just go there and refuel there. This lasted a lot longer than I thought. Really, okay, realistically speaking, a car like this in real life would not have that much fuel capacity. There'd be no way. Because my last fuel stop was... Where was my last fuel stop at? Shit. No kidding. The last fuel stop was... I can't remember, but I think it was probably somewhere in Arizona, and I did all that on just a tank of gas. That's pretty good in this game, but you know, in real life, I don't think a car like that would be able to go that far on a tank of gas. I don't think there'd be a way. Unless you had a, unless your trunk was a whole entire gas tank, then maybe. You never know, somebody might actually do a project like that. Turn their car's trunk into a gas tank that holds like incredible amounts of fuel. That would get you pretty far. And it'd be expensive too. Copper there, so feels so good to have a new graphics card, or I could actually have a NVIDIA encoder to stream on instead of using CPU. In the older videos when I streamed, it was awful. I couldn't stream for crap. It'd eat up CPU like crazy. I mean, it still does obviously, but not as much because it uses the NVIDIA encoder to render all the frames, which means it uses my graphics card. And of course my graphics card's also, the game's also using my graphics card. But it's handling it pretty well, so I'm quite happy with it. And according to the thing at the bottom, it says we got about 525 estimated miles left on the gas. Hey, when you go really fast, it really eats up. But if you go downhill, it saves a little bit. And if you go uphill, it uses maximum. Total trip to Detroit is 610 miles. So that's pretty much an all-day drive. Yep, Chicago, Cleveland. Oh, fuck. Don't do that in real life. That's a good way to piss people off and start road rage. And or getting into an accident. I need to zoom my GPS out a little bit. There we go. Uh-oh. Come on, moron. Jesus. You're going slow as fuck. Come on, dude. They're not rear-ending me. Damn, you're right on my ass. There's a copper right there, so you gotta watch your speed. Shit. And it's 25 speed limit? What the hell? No wonder he was going so slow. Didn't mean to cut the cop off, but damn. Oh. I see. Is that sirens up ahead? Yep. Something happened. Might have been an accident. Yeah. Holy crap, did you see the damage on the car? That's pretty neat. I like the scenario events like that occur. Damn, all these turns. There's a fuel station we gotta stop at. A Pruise? Never heard of a Pruise before. Oh, answer to your question earlier. There's your hands. It's about all you'll get. See? He's gone. Poof. All gone all of a sudden. Oh, he's back. That's top. So this is number 1, and that's the interior, which is what most people use. That's more GTA style, like that outside rotation camera. Top down. That's the hood. That's the side point looking back. That's the bumper. That's the side looking forward. That's cinematic. Yeah, and then back to that. Alright, we gotta make a left. So I'm thinking next time I live stream this game is probably gonna finish the drunk trucker roleplay, because I kind of cut the stream out short last time. Making a left here and then a right. Posted. Delivered on time. See? Remember what I mentioned earlier in the live stream about license plates vary, but depending on the state you're in? That's an Iowa license plate. That's pretty cool if you think about it. Adds to the immersion, the realism. And here's our rest area. Press enter. Now it's 8:29 in the morning. Now I go back the other way. Yeah, Florida is on there. It's way down here. And it even goes all the way out to Key West, too. I haven't really gone through Florida much, other than just up through here a little bit and through here. That's usually when I was making deliveries, which after I go back to Detroit, like I said, I'm going to switch back to my truck and make some deliveries. I might save that for another live stream, though, because we've been streaming this one for what? Let me look. We've been streaming it for an hour and 25 minutes. That ain't bad, actually. But it literally took that long, and we're only in Des Moines. I mean, dang. Just to go from one end of the country to the other in this game would take like 2 hours at least. That's non-stop. And obviously it'd be more though. So I gotta go to Detroit, which is what we'll do in just all day's time today, so. Hopefully in real time it'll probably be another half hour or 45 minutes before we reach Detroit. Oh, I forgot speed limit's 25. 25 my ass. I ain't going that slow. These guys don't care to go that slow, but I don't. ain't even neighborhoods. This is neighborhood speed limits. Like, come on. Alright, focus. Oh. Car coming. Oh, and there's a cop there. I'm not passing. Never mind. It's a cop up there. Tell me if this looks really slow on your end. I mean, damn. We're doing 22 miles per hour. And it's a double solid, so obviously I can't pass. Ha 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 ha! Oh. Wow. See that big fucker right there? Pulled out right in front of him. I mean, even though he was turning, but I didn't see his turn signal until the last second. Back on the road again. Okay, we're doing 15 over. That's a bit too much. I mean, 10 over is still a bit much. We're going to do 75. Well, those wondering if you want to know if you have this game, if you don't know what this game is, it's American Truck Simulator. If you already have the game, or if you plan on getting it, obviously get it on Steam. I recommend the Coast to Coast mod, and there's a few car mods that I've tried out that are pretty neat. This one's probably one of the best ones. And I'll do a separate video, upload one that would be basically a tutorial on how to set it up, like how I have it, for those interested. If you want to just, like, instead of just doing deliveries, I mean, you can still do deliveries across the country and all that, but if you want to just, like, drive around in a car, whether it's just screwing around, or if it's just maybe just touring, like what I'm doing basically, which I went from Detroit to Grand Canyon and then back, and I'm heading back right now. Then, I mean, yeah, it worked pretty well. Yeah, hopefully soon I'm gonna try to get my steering wheel and pedals working, and then get my VR headset set up as well for this, so that way I could play this in VR and with steering wheel pedals on top of that. So that'd be a lot of fun. So that way I don't have to rely on controller all the time to do pretty much everything. Yeah, no, it was horribly slow. If there were no cop there, I just said screw it and just passed him. Speaking of cops, there's one right on the other side there. Some speed trap. If you haven't seen my drunk trucker roleplay video that I did last night, this stream, it should be a video or two below in my channel's uploads feed. So go check that one out. You might get a good laugh out of it. essentially to, I mean, there's two ways you could do drunk trucker roleplay. One of the ways, I wouldn't really necessarily call it roleplay, but one of the ways that a lot of people do is they actually in real life get drunk and then they use the steering wheel and pedals and they see if they can handle, you know, driving in this game and without breaking any laws. I've seen a few people do that. Like, they'll actually get drunk just to do it. And there's the other spectrum of the people that will basically just role play it out, which I think is more fun and is better. This is Iowa 80 up here, which means we're going into Illinois in a second. But yeah, there's the other spectrum, like what I am, that basically rely on their drowsiness. They could rely on their drowsiness, or they could just pretend it the best they can, which in my case, like, it was kind of a mixture last night. I was kind of drowsy because of me staying up a lot at night. But then again, I was kind of awake as well, so it was kind of in between. I was drinking some Coca-Cola, and I was pretty drowsy. So I basically used that to my advantage to basically do a basically like a drunk trucker roleplay. I mean, obviously not really drunk, but use that to your advantage to kind of simulate what it'd be kind of like to do a drunk trucker roleplay, which is essentially what I was doing. Yep, it's Illinois. Ignore the mountains, by the way. I don't even know if those are supposed to be there. I mean, obviously this is a user-made map, but Illinois, I mean, there might be some parts of Illinois that might have little mountains like that here and there. Probably more in the southern part of Illinois, but we're not really in the southern part, we're in the northern part. And another thing too I wanted to point out, I get a lot of comments from people asking about GTA 5 for super low PCs mod that I did a long time ago, back when the GTA 5 first came out. I had stopped developing it, basically. Well, not really developing it. I had stopped with that mod, updating it for a long time. It's because I have other things that I'm doing, other projects that I'm doing, for one. Secondly, I don't really have the time to keep updating every time Rockstar releases a DLC update. It just gets tiring after a while. So that's another reason I stopped updating it. So if it doesn't work on the latest versions of GTA 5, well, just know there's other stuff you could try. Oh, I have leveled up apparently. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out the way. Look at that punk. Look at that asshole tailgating that guy. Come on, the guy in the front, brake check his ass. Come on, you can do it. Nah, you're a pussy. You don't want to brake check him. If it were me, if someone was that close to my ass, I'd fucking slam on my brakes. You know, you slam on your brakes, essentially the other guy's reaction is gonna be like, oh shit, he's gonna end up slamming on his brakes. Then he'll know basically who he's dealing with, unless he's really that stupid and just wants to continue and escalate the road rage, which, you know, it's happened. First of all, you shouldn't even be tailgating the guy. You should keep at least 3 car lengths behind somebody on highways. At least 3. That's a good rule of thumb to see. Like these guys, like this car right here, look how much of a distance it's keeping from the truck up there. I mean, even that truck to the other truck up there, I mean, that's a decent distance. I'd probably back up just slightly a little bit more, but it's because of the fact that, you know, I mean, even though he's not hauling anything, if he's hauling something, he would want to keep a further distance back. Because trucks do not stop on a dime. Yeah, when you see somebody, when somebody's tailgating you though, that's where you just really teach them a lesson. Slam your brakes and let them deal with what's coming to them. Toledo, Cleveland is the next there's an Indiana sign. We're almost there, guys. I think before I do the next live stream of this game, I might add some more mods. Like, maybe change... Oh shit, what am I doing? I gotta get in this lane. I might change all the car models so that way they look more realistic. Maybe even use, like, realistic labels, because I'm pretty sure somebody might have made that. Just to add the realism to the game a little bit more. That's what I like most about this game, is the realism. We are 244 miles away. Not bad. perfect timing too. Shit. I like how there's like rumble strip sounds and stuff in this game. Isn't that? Oh, that reminds me. I think there's even sound packs too for like traffic and all that, because they don't really sound all that realistic. I think there's might be realistic sound ones too. Like I said, I have to give them a try before I stream it, so that way the next time I stream it, it would be a lot better. Might even see if there's visual mods too, like graphics mods that I can do to enhance the game. Shouldn't be too much longer. We should be entering Ohio. Need to adjust the... There. That should do it. I think I can see the Ohio sign up there. Yep. bus might be in the way a little bit, but we'll see. There it is. Not too much further. 117 miles. Almost there. Once we get there, I'll read through the comments and answer any leftover questions. Because, you know, I don't always look at the chat because it's, you know, every time I look away, then you know what happens. Our exit's right, I think, up there where those trees are at. Look at the tank. See, I mentioned earlier, like, how much capacity this unrealistically has? Last fuel stop was in Des Moines. I'm not even, like, 75%. Yet. It's crazy. There's the Michigan sign. We're in Michigan now. Traffic stop there. Welcome to Detroit, Michigan. Home sweet home. Alright. Orlando. Mods for traffic. Wait, let's look at the mods, see what kind of mods there is real quick. That we could get for this. That way I can get some recommendations, maybe. Best ATS mods. I use bestatsmods.com. Because, you know, that's where you get best ATS mods. Alright, so they have different categories here. You got trucks, maps, trailers, cars, and bus. Interiors, parts and tuning, packs, skins, sounds, others. So, for traffic AI, that's probably going to be others, most likely. Yep. Classic cars. Keep up weather. Is it traffic for ATS? I think this is what I was looking for. I think this was the traffic mod that I was looking for before. Just couldn't quite remember. The sounds. That's what I'm looking for, engine sounds. Oh, I didn't know motorcycles are in the game. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. How the hell do you get motorcycles to spawn in the game? Interesting. That would be pretty neat variety. There's not a single motorcycle in the game. That'd be a pretty neat variety, though. So that's done downloading. Close this. Make sure to save that. I always want to make sure. But yeah, we made it to Detroit. There's Grand Canyon, which is where we left from. I see the guy that's been working on the coast to coast map. He's been doing a lot over here. He might be doing some more as he's going along. He's probably going to do more up through here, maybe up and through here before he gets to the east coast. With all those little towns and what have you. Alright, there's copy those, paste them in the mod folder is what you do. And then mod manager, you can just turn them on and off. To bite me. Fucking thing's gonna take a while. If you go to cars and buses, where you can, you know, install the cars. All kinds of different cars you could choose from, buses that you could drive. The one I got is right here. That's probably the best one I've tried so far too, so give it a try. And then you got maps, that's where you can find the coast to coast. Which is right here. 2.5.1 for ATS. There's even this one too, Dalton and Elliott. I don't know what that one's supposed to mean, but... Oh, I see. It's a, thing up in, Alaska. That might probably mean you need a mod that would get you up there, which I remember, I think it was... Can I dream? I already got this too, I think. Background map. Wait. Maybe I don't. Oh, this looks pretty neat. Actually, screw it. Yeah, we'll use this one. Just know certain mods may require your truck to be reset back to headquarters at times. Yep, there we go. Alright, so hope you enjoyed the live stream. I know it was a little bit long, and it was quite of a drive out there. It was quite of a drive all the way, but hope you enjoyed it. The next ATS live stream is probably gonna be finishing up the trucker roleplay. I don't know when I'll do that, but and even that, I think what my next live stream might be is probably 5M again. Hopefully, maybe. And that'll probably be sometime tomorrow. Or technically today now, I guess you could say, but... Yep. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. I'll see you guys later.